Sandhya's engagement called for a celebration. You know, our family goes all the way back from Chennai. We are a spicy people.
We pop jalapenos like candy. My mom actually made a huge dish of sambar, my favorite, and Kaitlyn filled her whole plate.
I cleared my entire plate. And my sinuses. What? It's rude to waste.
I saw steam coming out of her ears.
Poor girl was nearly purple.
I'm a white girl, okay? Black pepper is spicy to me. But Mrs. Bhagavad is a proud woman. And I'm sure the recipe probably came from her ancestors.
I got it from that Guy Fieri. He's branching out.
The unexpected thing was my mom was eating again. She took a whole bowl and then had even more rice.
I fixed the eating issue. Let's just say I slipped a little something into her tea.
She's been getting my mom stoned.
That Kaitlyn brews a hell of a chai.
As much as Kaitlyn and I have had a boatload of unresolved issues, living with her was surprisingly nice. She took great care of Mom, and that tea thing, God, stroke of genius. I forgot how much I missed that bookworm. It's kind of funny. Like the first time we met, it really felt like
fate. Sandhya was the best friend I never had.
I was Kaitlyn's best friend. Me, Jacob. I was there since the beginning, and then Sandhya had to come in and break up the band. You all need to know what really went down between Kaitlyn and Sandhya. It was college. Picture me, a young stud in his heyday.
Even the gender-neutral frat rejected him.
Kaitlyn and I worked campus security. I was a man in uniform. We confiscated freshman weed to smoke it ourselves.
I guess you could have categorized us as bros.
Then that 5'2" mess crashed into our lives.
Literally crashed. Sandhya had drunkenly stolen a golf cart and totaled it while screaming her tagline,
"I'm loco for Four Loco." That's popular with boys.
Sandhya had a glimmer of crazy-eyed to her.
I never got her.
And he never will. Jacob was an all-American guy. His dad served him brewskis with dinner. But me, I'm from a strict household. No sleepovers. And if it couldn't be slapped inside of a college resume, I couldn't be doing it. So I had never even touched a beer bottle before. So when I came to college, I just broke a bottle. Just to feel it smash into 1,000 pieces.
So Jacob and I helped Sandhya cover up the golf cart incident, and she became an honorary member of our squad. But me and her, we really hit it off.
My whole life I had searched for certainty, I guess, in who I was. But Kaitlyn, it just came so naturally to her.
Yeah, I'm the first lesbian Sandhya's ever met. Before Sandhya, I hadn't ascertained that there was something missing with Jacob and I's friendship. With him, chilling meant shooting the shit, playing video games. He was always in his boxers.
Gotta let them breathe, bro.
But with Sandhya, we would stay up all night talking about our hopes, dreams, fears, everything. It got so deep, so fast. It was
intense.
All of a sudden, they were inviting me to things. And that's when I realized Sandhya was icing me out of my best friend's life.
I needed to be alone with Kaitlyn.
Take the Korean spa. It was the beginning of the end.
Please, they were all welcome. I planned a great evening for the two of us. I mean 3. Oops.
Turns out it's separated by gender. Kaitlyn and Sandhya spent 3 hours together in the gym till bang getting massages. I spent all day in the hot tub alone getting an eye full of foreign junk. They got facials. I got a fungus.
Medically, it is a warm, moist area, so he should have let them breathe.
I kept thinking to myself, like, why do I keep thinking about this girl? You know, the way that she smiles, her laugh, the stupid way she says strawberries.
Strawberries.
I was falling for her. I was falling hard. I didn't know what to do about that. I didn't know how to deal with it. Indian people just pretend that gay people don't really exist. It's not like it's a real option for me.
In the steam room, Sandhya rubbed her fingertips against my palm. And I swear, I felt actual sparks. I wasn't sure if it was love or a low pressure system. My policy was to stay the hell away from straight girls. But with Sandhya, it felt like more than just an experiment.
Jacob was getting in the way. And I needed more time with Kaitlyn, so I hosted.
Kaitlyn's surprise party.
Surprise! The surprise was there was no party.
She told me to meet them at a bar, but instead, she and Kaitlyn had a one-on-one evening together. I was a lonely, drunk, straight man at a lesbian bar. The waitress hit me with a mop.
Greatest night ever. Chardonnay, good conversation, and the way it ended.
Now that was an ending. We kissed.
The best kiss of my life. Not too much tongue.
Not too dry, not too wet.
I produced the ideal amount of saliva. Ladies love it.
I knew. Without a doubt.
She told me she loved me. And I told her I loved her back. We weren't just best friends. We were soulmates.
Back in the present, living with Kaitlyn all the time, a lot of old feelings came up. And I knew I had to apologize for the ghosting, so I told her, look, after we hooked up, I was so confused. You know, I had feelings for a woman, but I knew I wasn't gay. And figuring out my sexuality, it's been a really hard journey for me.
So I asked her, what do you identify as?
Okay, so here's the thing. After I vomited up my guts at a week-long peyote retreat in the desert, a hawk told me, you're pansexual. I just didn't know it back then, you know, and that's why I freaked out and left.
When she left, it destroyed me. But Sandhya was being honest now, so I accepted her apology. But then she was just staring at me. It's really hard to tell what she's thinking sometimes.
I was thinking, I can't wait any longer.
She kissed me. Again. And it was...
The worst thing ever. I knew Sandhya wasn't telling Kaitlyn the whole truth, and I wasn't about to let Sandhya break my best friend's heart again.